We live? I think we're good. Alright, here we go. Week 3 match. CDLA, Season 5. We're facing Queen. Let me fix this. Alright. Very, very scary team here. Queen has Landorus, Therian, Rotom Wash, Mega Mawile, Porygon 2, Celebi, Talonflame, Piloswine, Como-O, Nihilego, Floatzel, and Alolan Eradicate. All in all, this team matched up very well against mine, but I also did have several tools that were very, very good against Queen as well. So this game very much came down to which 6 each of us are bringing. And for this game, I just kind of went with YOLO offense. You know, we had some good mons that were good against almost everything. Like, I really like Magnezone in this game because a Specs Flash Cannon just absolutely ruined everything except Rotom. But the strat I kind of ended up going with here was a... See if I can bring this back up. Okay, we ended up going with a kind of a bulky Scissor Pivot, defensive for Mawile, Landorus, a especially defensive Gliscor, which could take a lot of hits from a lot of the mons. Like, I think it could barely live a Hydro Pump from Rotom. It can live Ice Beams from Porygon 2, Giga Drain from Celebi, and stuff like that. We had a Tail Glow, Adrenaline Orb, Manaphy, which I misplayed big in the game, which we can see later. Ice Beam, Surf, Energy Ball. Energy Ball is just for the Rotom, otherwise these two moves just kind of cleaned. We had a modest Analytic Choice Specs Magnezone, which Flash Cannon got a kill on everything that was not Porygon 2 or Rotom Wash. This thing was awesome. Signal Beam destroys Celebi. But otherwise is kind of a standard slow set. I wanted to fake the trap on Mawile and just dish out as much damage as possible with it. Clefable was just a lead to be annoying, to Psyshock the Nihilego, to get up rocks, to Flamethrower the Mawile, and then just start knocking items left and right. And in Dragapult was a Subwisp, Hex, Baton Pass, Cursed Body Set. This was strictly to put stop to Landorus, put a stop to Mawile, because it can't really Sucker Punch me. It would have to play rough to break subs, and I could burn it, possibly disable it, and just be really, really annoying. Yeah, let's get into the actual game here. I led Clefable like no matter what. Right on this turn, I kind of misplayed. The whole reason behind bringing an Adrenaline Orb Manaphy was to bait a Scarfed Lando from trying to revenge it. Because if I click Tail Glow, he could either Volt into Landorus or try to revenge with Landorus. But if there's no Scarf on it, then there's no point in going Landorus and Manaphy anyway. So I shouldn't have knocked off in turn 1. It was kind of stupid, and I didn't really think about it until afterwards. But anyways, we had the Scarf off, which is nice information anyways. He U-turns, and what do I do here? I think I get my own rocks up. I should just rock turn 1. I click Flamethrower here just because Mawile can't kill me at this range. I outspeed it. I'm also very fast, Clefable, so I outrun the Mawile no matter what. So I'd be able to get off a Flamethrower. The Flamethrower just chunks this Celebi, which is great. And then in this next turn, the Celebi tries to go for Trick Room and just dies. So Landorus comes back in. I'm going to Flamethrower again, threaten a burn. I live on 1, which is kind of funny. I just die anyways. We go to Dragapult, so we threaten setup here, like right away. And I think I sub first. Yeah, we tried to set up. In hindsight, knockoff should have been obvious. Oh no, it was Earthquake. Okay. It just attacks because They can't afford to let me set up because I can, you know, do a crap load of damage right here. So I go for the burn just to kind of neuter this thing, which again in the long run it didn't really matter a whole lot because I barely get the kill. Let's see what happens here. Porygon 2. Okay, this thing was standing in the way of the Manaphy Sweep basically. This was the only thing I couldn't kill after a Tail Glow. Everything else just gets wrecked. So like my entire game plan here was to knock this thing off, get a Tail Glow with Manaphy, and then the game was over. Like, it was over. What do I do? I Wisp it because I'm not carrying Toxic on any of my Mons. It goes for the Trick Room. Ice Beams me. I knew I could live it, so I would Taunt Pass into Magnezone. This is an interesting turn because I thought if Porygon 2 was a Trick Room set, it was going to be very slow. And my Magnezone set is modest, but is 8 speed EVs. I think it's to outrun... Oh shoot, what was it to outrun? I think it was just to outrun the Porygon. And so at this point, I think the Porygon is slow. So I go for a... What do I, Flash Cannon here? No, I Thunderbolt it here. But for some reason, the Porygon is faster than me, so it's speed invested, but it's Trick Room. So I don't get the analytic kill here, which really sucks. So he gets to recover. I'm locked into Thunderbolt. What does it do here? Ice Beams me. I guess it was just trying to fish for the freeze to get a free setup. So we get one more Thunderbolt, which is cool. One turn of Trick Room left. Or no, it goes out. Como comes in. I'm locked into a not a very good move. This thing goes Clangorous Soul. Gets the Throat Spray boost. So I'm sitting here looking at a very nasty Como, and we just crit it. And this basically ends the game right here. I think the set was Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, Clanging Scales, so it was definitely going to get a couple kills. It was going to kill Magnezone, probably one other thing. When I looked at the set later, I would have to click Clanging Scales to kill either Gliscor or Manaphy. At that point, it would have been revenged by Scizor. So then it would be like a 2-on-2 Rotom and Mawile versus like two of my Mons. So I really don't know like what would have been the outcome there, but the crit definitely sealed the game on the spot. They try to go the light screen, but I'm just doing like way too much damage. Get some chip on the Magnezone. Mile comes in. I think I get Sucker Punched here. Do I? Yeah, I get Sucker Punched. We die. And then Gliscor just kind of ends the game with some Earthquake action here. Play rough, missed. It's whatever. You're dead anyways. Unfortunate for the attacks, but it's Mons. Been on the other end of it. And good games to Queen. Best of luck with the rest of yours for the season.